the bustling port city of Joppa, whispers of a notorious pirate crew swept through the crowded marketplace. The sea serpent, captained by the fearsome Blackbeard, had been terrorizing the coastline, plundering ships, and leaving destruction in its wake. Amidst the chaos, a mysterious stranger with kind eyes and a calming presence arrived. It was Jesus, drawn by the suffering of the people and the dailies of the marauding pirates. As Jesus wandered the docks, he encountered a group of desperate sailors. Blackbeard's crew had ransacked their ship, leaving them with nothing but shattered hopes. Moved by their plight, Jesus offered his help. The sailors, initially skeptical, soon found solace in his words and unwavering compassion. They agreed to take him aboard their repaired vessel, setting sail to find the pirate ship and end their reign of terror. The journey was fraught with danger as the ship entered the open sea.
Rediscovering the Lost City. How Jesus' journey brings peace and reconciliation.
A city called Perdita stood in a distant land, shrouded in the mists of time. Concealed within a dense jungle, Perdita had once been a majestic city renowned for its towering structures and bustling markets. However, as the years passed, the city's heart grew cold, its people torn apart by greed, fear, and unending conflicts. Time lost Perdita's fame, and its name became synonymous with despair. Rumors began circulating about a remarkable man named Jesus, a teacher and speaker of boundless wisdom and compassion. News of his miracles and teachings reached the ears of Perdita's inhabitants, and in their desperation, they sent a delegation to invite him to their city in the hope that he could restore the peace they had lost. Jesus, ever ready to aid those in need, agreed to visit Perdita.
Jesus and the Magical Fountain. Inspiring tale of a brave young boy and a mysterious guide.
A courageous young boy named Leo lived in a charming village surrounded by rolling hills and a peaceful river. Known for his bravery and kind nature, Leo often assisted those in need. One day, he heard about the legend of a magical fountain hidden deep within the enchanted forest that had the power to heal and bring joy. Determined to find the fountain to help his ailing mother, Leo embarked on a journey. The dense forest posed many challenges, but Leo's courage remained strong. Along the way, he encountered a mysterious man named Jesus, whose guidance and wisdom were instrumental in their quest to aid the suffering villagers. Together, they faced numerous obstacles. They traversed a raging river, explored a dark cave, and scaled a steep mountain. Jesus' wisdom and Leo's bravery complemented each other, making them a formidable team.
A journey of Mary that uncovers hidden cave miracle, healing the village.
Tales of hidden treasures and secret passages abounded among the villagers in a stunning village between towering mountains and dense forests. The most captivating of these was the legend of the hidden cave, a place where the divine and the earthly realms intersected, and those with pure intentions could find their true purpose. However, a terrible plague afflicted the once lively village. The streets were quiet, with villagers confined to their homes, praying for a miracle. Mary, a young girl known for her kind heart and curious spirit, had heard the stories of the hidden cave from her grandmother. Mary believed that the cave held the key to saving her village. One night, Mary dreamt of a radiant figure leading her to the cave's entrance. When she awoke, she knew it was a sign.
Ezekiel, Eden and Jesus' miraculous floating castle adventure.
Once upon a time, a mystical castle was high above the clouds in a land far beyond the reaches of ordinary sight. This castle, the floating castle, floated serenely in the sky, held aloft by divine power. not anchored to any mountain or hill. It was a place of wonder, adorned with golden spires that shimmered in the sunlight and walls of the purest marble. Inside, it was said, lay treasures of wisdom, peace, and everlasting joy, gifts from God Himself. No one had ever reached it due to the impenetrable barrier of thick fog that no man or beast could pierce. The people of the earth below gazed up at the floating castle with awe and longing. Many had tried to reach it, believing it to be the source of eternal life and unending happiness. Some built tall towers, hoping to climb their way to the heavens.
Dear children, I want to talk to you about something significant. Trust. Trust is a belief that helps you feel safe and confident, even when things seem confusing or scary. Imagine you're holding my hand as you walk through life, just like you might hold the hand of someone you love when you cross the street or walk in the dark. When you trust in me with all your heart, you feel calm and assertive. Even when you don't understand everything around you, it's natural to face challenges in understanding certain situations. You may experience sadness when a friend upsets you or feel frightened when things are unplanned. While your instinct may be to tackle these issues independently, it's essential to realize that you don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to comprehend every single detail.
Jesus and the Magical Map. Camper's Epic Journey.
On a warm summer afternoon, 5 friends set out on a camping trip deep in the heart of the wilderness. Among them was Sam, a quiet and thoughtful boy who loved exploring the great outdoors. The group had been planning this adventure for months, excited to escape the bustle of their small town and immerse themselves in nature. They packed their backpacks with all the essentials, tents, food, and enough gear to keep them safe on their journey. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the dense forest, the friends realized they had lost their way. The trail they had been following disappeared, and no one could remember how to return to their campsite. They wandered for hours, growing more anxious as darkness fell. The towering trees seemed to close around them, and the once exciting adventure started to feel like a daunting, endless maze. Exhausted and desperate, the group stumbled upon an old, abandoned well hidden beneath a thick canopy of leaves.
Embrace life like a waterfall, a poetic advice for children. Children, gather round, let me share a tale of how to embrace life and let your spirit sail. Imagine a waterfall, so grand and so free, and let it be a guide for the life you will see. Picture the cascade, how it leaps from above, with grace and with courage, like a symbol of love. The water tumbles down, not in fear but in joy. It's a dance of pure freedom, no need to be coy. In life, just like water, you'll find ups and downs, moments of sunshine and sometimes of frowns. But remember, dear ones, as the water flows clear, it's not the rough moments that you should fear. When troubles arise and you feel pretty small, please think of the waterfall and its brave, mighty call. It doesn't retreat or hide from the storm.
The people lived in constant fear in a small village at the base of towering mountains. These mountains were home to the dreaded Dragon's Den, shrouded in mystery and terror. Legend spoke of fierce dragons that guarded immense treasures within the cavernous depths of the den, but no one dared to approach, for the dragons were known to be merciless. For years, the villagers lived in peace, centered around farming, raising livestock, and worshipping in their humble temple. But One night, the dragons descended from their mountain lair, sweeping through the village in a whirlwind of fire and fury. They took the villagers' most precious possessions, their crops, livestock, and even the gold coins they had saved for generations. The once thriving village now lay in ruins, and the inhabitants were overwhelmed with despair. Among the devastated villagers was a young girl named Liza. She was a spirited child known for her kind heart and unwavering bravery. A brutal dragon attack shattered her world.
Hello there, you seem a bit troubled. Mind if I talk to you for a while?
Looking up, surprised, but immediately feeling a sense of comfort.
Oh, sure. I guess that's okay.
The man settling beside her on the bench, his voice soft and reassuring.
What's on your mind? Little one, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but I'm here to listen.
Hesitating at first, but feeling a strange ease in his presence.
I don't know. It's just that. Some kids at school are being mean to me. They tease me, call me names, and sometimes even push me around. I don't know what to do. I feel so alone.
Nodding slowly, his eyes filled with understanding.
That sounds really hard. I'm so sorry you're going through that. No one should be treated that way.
Tears welling up in her eyes.
It hurts, Jesus. I don't understand why they do it. I try to be nice.
A shadow had fallen over the villagers in the lively town of Nashville, known for its vibrant music scene and close-knit community. Disunity had begun to tear apart the once harmonious town, with disputes and disagreements becoming more frequent and bitter. Amidst this turmoil lived a young boy named Teffin, whose heart was as pure as his spirit was curious. The town's discord troubled him deeply, and he often dreamed of a way to restore harmony. While exploring his grandmother's attic one evening, Teffin discovered an old, dusty book tucked away in a corner. The ancient book contained enigmatic symbols and mysterious drawings in an indecipherable language, adding an air of intrigue to its weathered pages. Among its pages, he found a chapter dedicated to a legend he had heard in whispers, a secret pathway that led to a divine encounter with Jesus.
A quiet park was a large, leafy tree providing shade. A young boy named Rudy sits beneath the tree, looking sad and lost in thought. He clutches a small toy, his only comfort in the confusing world. As he stares at the ground, Jesus appears, strolling toward him. Jesus wears a gentle smile, his eyes filled with warmth and understanding.
Hello, Rudy. May I sit with you for a while?
Rudy looking up, surprised. Jesus, is it you?
Yes, it's me. I've been watching over you. Rudy, I know you've been feeling hurt and confused lately.
Rudy's tears welling up in his eyes.
It's my family, Jesus. Everything's falling apart. My parents fight all the time. They don't seem to love each other anymore. And it feels like they don't love me either. I'm so scared.
Once upon a time, a tall, strong lighthouse was in a little village by the sea. This lighthouse was unique because it helped guide ships safely to shore when the nights were dark and stormy. Its bright light would shine far out over the ocean, showing sailors the way home and keeping them safe from the dangerous rocks below. The people in the village loved the lighthouse. It was like a friend who was always there, no matter how bad the weather got. The fishermen, who depended on the sea to make a living, knew that the lighthouse was the reason they could always find their way back to their families. One day, a man named Jesus came to the village. He was different from anyone the villagers had ever met. He had kind eyes and a warm smile, and people felt peaceful inside when he spoke. The villagers had heard stories about Jesus, how he healed the sick, helped the poor, and taught people about God's love. They were excited to see him and wondered why he had come to their tiny village.